Good day, everybody. It's Kyle, your host of Unlocking Strength. There goes my buzzer. Right on track. Anyhow, with another lesson, episode, video for you. Got 15 minutes to get this in. I got a lot I want to impart to you. I have one of these left before I get into it. $500 gift certificate for a holiday gift to Newell Strength. Absolutely free. I'm going to mail it to you. Literally, this is the only one left. Give me your address. First one to get it to me gets it. Another cool thing that I keep behind me, maybe you haven't seen in the videos because my body is always blocking it. Presidential Physical Fitness Award. This is pretty awesome. This was signed by Ronald Reagan back when it actually meant something as far as getting the Presidential Physical Fitness Award, which I doubt they even have this anymore. I believe this was 1988. And I remember really being pumped about how many pull-ups could I get, how many sit-ups, how many push-ups, and really competing and wanting to be the strongest in my class. They probably can't even do this now because it would hurt too many feelings, but I just think that's really cool. That's the original. I got to get that laminated. Pretty neat stuff, though. Got my name right there in the middle. Now, today, what I'm going over, and this might go against standards wherever I'm posting this, but I could really care less because my mission is to help you. You're coming into cold and flu season. You got the COVID craziness going around. A lot of people are getting sick. Now, I can tell you this is the best I've physically ever felt in my life. Taking care of my body. And a big part of that is I've started experimenting with some quote-unquote supplements. Some of these you might think you never heard of. They might be controversial. Let me start with the basic ones. And I got my notes here. Let me start with the basics, then I'll go into the more exotic ones. You got to be taking vitamin D, okay? Basically, all detox genes in your body are dependent on vitamin D. Vitamin D is a hormone. It's not a vitamin. I hate when people don't refer to it as a hormone. I get it that it's vitamin D, whatever. It's a hormone. Every cell in your body has a D3 receptor. We don't really have cold and flu season. We have lack of vitamin D season because you get it from the sunlight. Got to be on that. I don't have any down here. I have it upstairs. I'd be taking 10,000 IUs a day. So that's first. Just as a blanket statement. You need to be taking zinc, which I got right here. Okay? Zinc inhibits viral replication. But the thing with zinc is, and I didn't know this till this year, you cannot get this into the cell to inhibit viral replication unless it's got a transporter. It's not fat soluble. So you need something called quercetin. Okay, quercetin. You can get, I got this on Amazon. I'm going to see if any of our suppliers have it. But this has to be taken in conjunction. It's called an ionosphere. And it basically works the same way hydroxychloroquine does. Right? That's why it was so effective at treating the virus. So those two things. Another one. Got one in here somewhere. This one is actually hard to get. We still have some at the gym. I got a few here in my garage office. Glutathione. This is critical, okay, especially if we're talking about respiratory disease or illness. This is huge, can stop the cytokine storm within the lungs. Let me see what else I got in my notes. It's actually made in the liver. It's a huge antioxidant, okay, and reduces lung inflammation. So this was big for me. You could take N-acetylcysteine, which will convert to this, and this actually has it within there, this particular one from Poliquin. But this is key. I'm prone to respiratory infections, and I will not get sick this year. Mark my words. And I'm very excited about that because I can tell you by my history and my path where I'm at already in the calendar year and how I'm feeling. A lot of it has to do with this stuff. But this, you can no longer, I believe, get on Amazon. They've banned this. And acetylcysteine and glutathione because it's so effective. And I don't care what anybody says. There is major conspiracies going on with everything going on. Not theories. It's no longer theories, right? You can look and see. Why would this be banned? Because it's so effective at treating lung conditions. And remember, even the flu, which I had 2 years ago, it nearly killed me. And that's a bad, when you get a bad flu, that's very, very bad respiratory health. So that's something you're going to want to be on. Now, let's come into the lesser known ones. I have two versions of this. This is Chaga Mushrooms. You can get Chaga coffee. I have Chaga powder. I mixed it with a cup of organic coffee this morning, but this you can mix with regular coffee beans and do that. There's something called the ORAC score, which has to do with free radical production. And I believe like wild blueberries from Alaska have like an ORAC score of like, let's just say 300, which is really good, right? Chaga mushroom has an ORAC score of 26,000. This is huge, I believe, in Mongolia. Great for your health. Something very, very simple that you can do. Well, let me put it this way. With coffee, what I've noticed just makes it smoother. It enhances the beneficial effects you might feel from, your regular coffee if you do it in there. Or you can just get the powder and mix it with water. So Chaga mushrooms, you can look into that. Now, the last one I want to go over is this. And this was very controversial when the virus started. Okay, you got sodium chloride and you got citric acid. There's two parts of this. You see part A, part B. Now, I've been using this for about 2 months now, and you can feel this absolutely wipe out when there's anything in your body, release the toxins, and I'll go over that in a second. But the way this works, okay, this is what is known as chlorine dioxide. It is a water purifier. Your body is made up of mainly water. This is not bleach. They tried to blast Trump when he was talking about this stuff because it was so effective in South America when doctors were using it in the early stages. But they had to blast it and say he's talking about bleach. It's not bleach. Anybody that says that has no idea what they're talking about, mainly the mainstream media. Again, ask yourself why this would be banned. And I always test stuff, guys, for a very long time before I recommend it to anybody. Devin can tell you that I've been very diligent in experimenting with this. And now some of my family members are taking it, but I feel very, very safe and comfortable with describing how to take it and teaching how to take it. If that's something you're interested in, you can reach out. I might do a little workshop on that at the gym for our members. But if you feel something coming on and you take this, you got to ramp up with it, but you will knock it out. Now, the way it works is through something called oxidation. And let's see, I have that other book upstairs. But oxidation, basically works by taking electrons away from something and destroying it and breaking it down. So this doesn't cure you of anything. It just breaks down. Let's say you got a parasite, a bacteria, a virus, some type of toxin in your body. The way this is set up, this combination, it's got extra spots, right? So oxidation, and it will take the electrons, kind of steal them from, let's say, a bacteria or a virus, and just for in your head, they explode, they disintegrate, and they can no longer replicate or harm you. Very, very amazing stuff. Jim Humble was the guy that discovered it. The way he discovered this back in the 80s, he was on an expedition in South America, and they were deep, deep into the jungle, him and two of his crew members. 2 crew members got malaria, and he had nothing else besides this because they had to purify the water they wanted to drink. And he said, man, we're too far from help. They're going to die. Let me just give them this and see what happens. Within hours, they were better. So fascinating stuff. Take it for what it's worth. You got to do your own research if you want. I'm just here to impart the message of what I know to be true. But really good stuff. Now you can get, I'll get a hexamer reaction a lot of times. Just like when I first started longer fasting, I'll get a hexamer reaction. A hexamer reaction is when your body's detoxifying. I don't actually vomit, I should say. But it's toxins being released within the body. And you don't realize how many toxins you have on a daily basis bombarding your body. Right? I've been around a lot of people that have had cold and flus and the virus and all this stuff this year. In the past month or so, nothing. I'm bulletproof, and I'm completely confident in saying that at this point. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I believe it's my mission to help people watch after their health and become healthy without having to rely on drugs and treating just symptoms, right? If you have more questions, you can definitely shoot me a message. I'm happy to help you. Let's see what else we got coming up. Not too much, I think, off the top of my head, but thanks for the support. Spread the word. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked it. Thanks for all the support, guys. I will catch you later. Peace.